It's Britney, bitch.
What's up, guys? Brittany Michaels, and I am here to do a tag. This is going to be a tag collab with Make Me Up Steph.
Super high and friendly and hugging all the doctors and students and telling them I love them, and I don't know, it was easy. It was pretty easy, but I did have an allergic reaction to the epidural and I was scratching like a crackhead.
I have done a tag with her before. I believe we did a TMI tag collab about a few months ago. I think it was about probably 2 months ago, not too long ago. So here we are. I am back on here, ready to do this tag for you guys, and definitely make sure you guys go out and go and check out Stephanie's channel. She does everything from vlogs, she does reaction videos, she does, sorry if I say this wrong, she does mukbangs as well. She does those. I believe she's done pranks, she does story times, she does everything. You guys definitely check her out. She has some really good content and great stuff going on with her channel, so definitely go and check her out, you guys. Won't be disappointed. I will have her channel in the description below for you guys to go over and check her out. And yeah, you guys, hope you guys are ready for this tag, and I do hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But yeah, let's get on with this video. So the tag that we decided to go with, got my little printout. Printed it out at work. So this tag that we are doing is a list of mom tag questions. So I thought it was pretty cute because we're both moms. We have kids. So why not? Aurora, come here. Can we say hi? Can you say hi to the camera? Come here. Come on. So this is my princess Aurora. You guys have seen her in plenty of videos. She is going to do this tag with me, or at least so I'm gonna try and have her do this tag with me. Yeah. Have a kiss. Thank you. Okay. So question number 1. How old were you when you had your first child? I was 26 when Aurora was born. And of course, yeah, I was 26 when she was born, and I was still 26 when I was pregnant, I believe. Yep. What was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? The hardest thing for me when it came to being pregnant was, there was 2 things. Number 1, I had Tylism. If you're not familiar with what Tylism is, I'm not even sure if I'm saying it properly or correctly, but Tylism. It's pretty much having excessive saliva buildup, and there's not much medication to kind of help it. So you're either eating things that'll keep, your mouth kind of dry, so you're not constantly having all this saliva build up in your mouth, causing you to want to spit or swallow it, which is disgusting. So I had, like, I think it was 6 months I had it. So for a whole 6 months, I had a spit cup, you guys, and it was awful, and I felt so embarrassed, but there was nothing I could do, like, unless I continued to snack on things that would keep me from spitting, or continue to drink water, but water just, pretty much creates more saliva because you're staying hydrated. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong though. But yeah, you guys, that was probably one of the worst things about 9 months. And then I would have to say getting sciatica. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not experienced sciatica, you're lucky. That shocking shooting pain is freaking horrible, horrible, horrible. Can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months? Yes, the best thing that the thing that I enjoyed most about the 9 months is feeling this little one move around in my belly and kick mommy. Yeah, yeah, you were kicking mommy. Yeah. In your opinion, were all the things you hear about childbirth accurate or way off? That shit was way off. I mean, for the most part, the horror stories I heard about pregnancy and like childbirth, a bunch of bullshit and baloney. Like, it definitely was not bad at all. I absolutely loved it. My experience giving birth was a breeze, and my contractions weren't hell. I mean, they were a minute apart, but they just felt like badass period cramps. Like, they weren't that bad. I mean, yeah, I did natural vaginal, but I didn't get drugs and get the epidural. So, you know, I did not do the full natural. So I give women props to who are able to do fully natural. Yeah, that probably is fucking painful. But yeah, a lot of the things that I heard about childbirth were definitely way off from my experience, from what I heard. Your mommy's purse? Great. Would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it? I'd probably do it the same. I mean, my childbirth was as good as it can get. I mean, it was so smooth that while going through my contractions, my husband slept in one of the chairs, and I didn't even bother to bug him because I didn't feel the need. I mean, although, yeah, they were painful, but like I said, they were about the same as my period cramps. So, come together, handle that shit like a G. Sorry. What would be your advice for someone who is about to have a baby? My advice would be just to stay calm and be relaxed and just know that everything is gonna be okay, and definitely don't stress about what's going on, because then you're just gonna stress the baby out and it's gonna make it harder on the baby as well as you. But yeah, I honestly, I'm not a good advice giver. I can't say eat right because I damn sure didn't really eat right. Definitely stay active. I try to stay active as much as possible. I move around a lot. What the hell, Aurora? But yes, definitely stay active. It'll make the birth and the pregnancy a lot easier. Practice. One way, as far as contractions go, all I really did was I took deep breaths in between each contraction. That's pretty much what I did, and it really helped me get through the contractions until I was about 6 centimeters, and they gave me some drugs. But yeah, definitely do your breathing when it comes to that. So I'm not sure if that's good enough advice, but that's all I got for y'all. Sorry. What has been the hardest thing about being a mom? The hardest thing I'd say about being a mom is this: constantly grabbing for things. It's like you can't keep anything from the hour else. I mean, at the same time, I could have put my purse away, but and also the more important thing is leaving your child with someone who you can trust. That's probably the hardest thing about being a mom, is always worrying about your child and how they're doing and what they're doing and if they're okay. I kid you not, when she was still an infant, I would wake up in the middle of the night to make sure she was breathing okay, and then just got to the point where I would sometimes just have her lay on my chest, because the whole sudden infant death syndrome, just seeing videos of that just kind of really freaked me out. So I never had her lay on her back. Like, I don't think I ever did. I always either laid her on her side or she laid on my chest. So if she was in her bassinet, she laid on her side. I always positioned her on her side. If she ended up rolling on her back, it wouldn't be for that long. I would always put her back on her side. But definitely that. Excuse me. What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? I would say knowing that I have someone who loves me back just as much as I love them. Of course, yeah, my husband and my family loves me. But just having this little one, she's a true blessing. I love my baby to death. And of course, what parent doesn't love their freaking child? And just seeing her grow and learn new things every day and go through my purse trying to sell my money. What you doing in my wallet? But yeah, this little girl, she's just my overall reward over everything. What was the most surprising thing you discovered about being a mom? That things don't always go according to plan. Yeah. And when it comes to doing certain things, not gonna happen. And kids learn pretty fast, like super quick. You can't really do anything around them. Like, you gotta be careful with what you do around your kid. That's probably one of the biggest things that I learned, that I discovered when it comes to being a mom, that your child is pretty much attached to you at your hip, always. Aurora, what is the best memory you have involving your child? My best memory would have to be, my best memory I have is, I would have to say, giving birth to her. When she came out eyes wide open, didn't cry, and just cuddled up against me on my chest when they gave her to me. I would have to say that is probably one of my best memories involving my little Aurora Rose. Got my Starbucks card. What was the most exciting milestone? The most exciting milestone was seeing her take her first steps. But then at the same time, it kind of wasn't, because then after that day, she was in everything, reaching for everything, grabbing everything. So, but yes, that was definitely one of the greatest milestones, but at the same time, it wasn't. What was the worst thing your child has ever done? Pooped on me. That's probably one of the worst things ever. And she laughed and giggled at me, and just, there was shit everywhere. There was shit on my arm. There was poop everywhere. There was poop on my arm, my freaking shirt. She pooped everywhere on me, and she did not care. But then again, she was only 3 months, so. What habit did you wish your child didn't have? She already grinds her teeth, and I do not like that. I used to grind my teeth as a kid, and my husband used to grind his teeth as a kid, and I just don't want her to mess her teeth up so young, and it just makes me so frustrated when I hear her grinding her teeth. I mean, I know she doesn't realize that she's upsetting me when she does it, so I try not to get too frustrated, but that's definitely one of the habits that I wish she did not have. What habit of theirs makes you most proud? I would have to say is a habit of, if she spills something, she'll go and get whatever, like a cloth or a towel, and she'll try and wipe it up herself. So I'd say that. And when it comes to diaper changing time, she knows to grab the diapers and the wipes and lay down. It's definitely those, you guys. Definitely those. Do you share any similarities with your child, both physical or mental? Or well, both physical and personality? And yes, she has my attitude. Like, if she's mad, she does not want to have anything to do with you, and I'm the same way. Yeah, just complete sass and attitude, but her sass is Her sass is a bit worse than mine. Mine isn't that bad. But I would have to say, we can have a bit of a tantrum. And that don't put me attitude. That I would have to say that. Where would you like your child to be in 10 years? In 10 years, I would like my child to be... What the heck? I have so much junk in my purse. She's just taking it all out. I would like for my daughter to be all dressed up at her 5th grade school promotion, ready to graduate to go to middle school and be involved in some curricular activity, playing sports, being this beautiful little outgoing girl, smart and intelligent, which she already is very smart and intelligent, and she's cleaning out my purse. And just knowing that mommy and daddy are always going to be there to support her through anything and everything. So that's where I see her in 10 years. What is something having a child has taught you? Aurora! That you can't leave anything around a child. Not even tampons. That's not just that. But it has taught me that I need to grow up. I need to be a big support for her. I need to provide for her and keep a stable life. And it's taught me that I really need to do better for myself in order to do better for her. Just having my daughter has just taught me so much. It's taught me how to care for someone else other than my school. Pretty much care for someone else other than myself and my husband. Aurora, did you imagine that you'd be a mom at the age that you became a mom? Yeah, I definitely did imagine. I much saw myself having a child between the ages of 26 and 30, so I definitely saw myself having a child now, but you know, as far as it happening at the time it did, that's how it happened. But I for sure imagine myself having my child at the time I'm becoming a mom at this time and day. Describe your child in a single sentence. Nosy, outgoing, sweet, kind, loving. She loves hugs and kisses. Playful, goofy, silly, adventurous, everything. That's everything about Aurora. And last question, you guys. Have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? Yes. I would definitely say I have changed since becoming a mom. I have those mother instincts when it comes to this little one. And just making sure she's fed, changed. I still wake up in the middle of the night to tend to her needs. I'm aware of other children around me, and if they need help with something, like, I don't know, you get that, your heart kind of expands when it comes to other children. Like, you see them, you're like, okay, no, don't do that. Like, although you're not the parent, you know, you want to make sure they're okay too, you know. I would say that. But other than that, you guys, being a mom is absolutely wonderful. It's like the best thing ever, the best job ever. Sometimes I wish I had my free time, but I would not have it any other way. But I wish that she would put my stuff back in my purse. Aurora, can you put that back for mama? Can you put that back? You just took everything out of my purse. Put it back. Thank you. But yeah, you guys, that was my mom tag, and I do hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry it was kind of all over the place. I'll get better next time, you guys. But definitely don't forget to go check out Stephanie's channel I will have her channel in the description below, as well as I'll try and figure out the whole card thingy too, and I'll have her video and a card.
It's Brittany, bitch.
But yeah, you guys, don't forget